Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm Marielle Teppert alongside Alexis Knoll.
Coming up in today's show, the Pep Club meets today. The Drama Club announces their annual cabaret, and reporter JJ Amoros shares how to make a quick and delicious recipe. All this and more on your WCAT-TV news.
Pep Club will be having a meeting today during the first half of both lunch and learn in Mrs. Fry's room A4 in the junior high. Everyone is welcome.
Tickets are currently on sale for the winter dance. Tickets must be purchased on My School Dance by Friday, January 13th. All necessary student-parent forms must also be completed in order to attend. Students in grades 9 through 12 may attend, but only students in grades 10 through 12 may bring a guest from another school. The dance is on Saturday, January 28th from 7 to 9:30 p.m.
Any boy interested in playing tennis in the spring can sign up in the athletic office throughout the day. Now let's get a check on the weather. We go to Lily Haverly for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Here's your 3-day forecast. Today will be rainy with a high of 52 and a low of 36. On Friday, we will see rain and snow showers with a high of 36 and a low of 25. Finally, on Saturday, we'll get clear skies with a high of 30 and a low of 19. That's all for your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Lily. Seniors and juniors, if you would like to be a 6th grade camp counselor, applications are available in the main office student waiting area. Counselors are needed in the following areas: general group counselors, certified lifeguards, art, and fishing. If you are able to help with rifle and archery, the hunter safety course completion is required. The deadline to apply is Thursday, February 9th. If you are interested, do not delay in completing and turning in your application. Available spots will fill fast.
The Drama Club's cabaret will be on January 21st at 7 p.m. in the CSC. Doors open at 6:30. Tickets for students are $5 and $10 for adults. Come out and see many talented students.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here is Emma Urick with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Thursday, January 12th, and cooking up in the main line we have corn dog bites with a side of mac and cheese and broccoli tops. In the sandwich line we have hamburger, cheeseburger, or a chicken patty. In the pizza line we have homemade cheese or pepperoni pizza. Finally, in the grab-and-go bar we have fresh salads and deli hoagies. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Emma. The Challenge program has numerous opportunities coming up the next few months for students. Applications for the Commitment to Community Service Award opens January 16th and will be open through Sunday, January 22nd. This award is for any student who has completed some form of community service for a chance to win $1,000. Last year, Latrobe senior Bobby Fetter won this award. Applications for the Student of the Year award are now open. 2 students will win $1,000 and 1 student will win $1,500 and be named Student of the Year. Lastly, the Challenge program will be giving away over $3,000 in prizes on their Instagram page. You can follow Challenge Pro Inc. on Instagram for more information. Please reach out to Mrs. Yetter with any questions about the Challenge program.
We now go to Jacob Kramer for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today the hockey team has an away game at First Summit Arena against Bishop McCourt with JV starting at 7 and varsity starting at 8. Then the girls basketball team has an away game against Thomas Jefferson at 7:30. Lastly, there's a swim meet at Hempfield at 6 p.m. In national sports news, in the NHL there are a total of 12 games. Headlining the night is Dallas Stars versus New York Rangers in New York at 7 p.m. Then in the NBA there's a slate of 6 games. Headlining the night is Milwaukee Bucks in South Beach against the Miami Heat at 7:30 p.m. That's all for sports news. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. Now here is Zoe Favada with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today in World News, thousands of nurses went on strike Monday at 2 of New York City's major hospitals after contract negotiations stalled over staffing and salaries nearly 3 years into the COVID pandemic. The privately owned nonprofit hospitals were postponing non-emergency surgeries, diverting ambulances to other medical centers, pulling in temporary staff, and assigning administrators with nursing backgrounds to work. Next, sinkholes in California swallowed cars and floodwaters swamped towns as residents faced flood warnings. Nearly 50,000 people were under evacuation orders, and more than 110,000 homes and businesses were without power due to heavy rains, lightning, hail, and landslides. At least 7 people have died from storms that began late last month. Lastly, in local news, a house fire in Montgomery Township broke into flames. Officials said the fire started around 1 a.m. and that the owners of the home were out of town. Luckily, no injuries have been reported. That's all for World News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Zoe. In today's How To Thursday segment, JJ Amorose shares how to make chicken fried rice.
Hello everyone, my name is JJ Amorose and today I will show you how to make chicken fried rice. This recipe is quick, easily customizable, and delicious. In this recipe, you will need chicken. I recommend breast or tenderloin because it is the easiest to cut up. Rice, I'll be using boil-in bag rice. An onion, soy sauce, and some salt and pepper. It is a common misconception, around here especially, that all fried rice has to have egg in it. In reality, you only need 2 things for fried rice: rice and something to fry with. All else is just an added bonus. First, after you have washed your hands, cut up the chicken into roughly 1 inch by 1 inch cubes. It does not have to be exact. Make sure to wash your hands and your knife directly after. Dice about 1/2 cup of onion. Again, nothing has to be exact in this recipe. Fill a pot with water. Put the pot of water with a lid on the stove on high. While we wait for this to boil, put approximately 2 to 3 tablespoons of any flavorless oil, such as vegetable oil, into a medium-sized frying pan. Do not use olive oil, it will ruin the flavor. Put the heat on medium. Put in your chicken, season with salt and pepper. Make sure to constantly stir so that the chicken doesn't burn. If you're using a non-stick pan, don't use a metal spatula. It wears down the non-stick over time. Cook the chicken for around 7 to 8 minutes. Once you believe the chicken is cooked, find the biggest piece that you cooked and chop it in half with the spatula. If it is still pink inside, it isn't cooked. Once the chicken is cooked, put the heat on low and add the onions. By now, the water is boiling. Add the boil-in bag rice and put the timer to however long the bag says. Mine says 10 minutes. Constantly stir everything in the pan until the rice is done cooking. Once the rice is done, pour half of it into the pan and the other half into a bowl. Add roughly 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and mix everything together. Taste the rice. If it tastes good, you're ready to plate. If not, feel free to add anything you want. Pour the rice into the bowl from before and mix everything. Enjoy with a spoon or chopsticks. Bon appetit!
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats!